Hey, men out there over 50, you're watching the Talk of San Diego. Watch all you want. We'll make more.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Old Town San Diego at the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Restaurant. It's the Talk of San Diego.
Hi, Susanna.
Hey, Johnny.
How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, I'm having the time of my life. Are you kidding me? Hey, you know where we are?
Yes.
You heard what the guy said?
I heard.
Yeah.
And I saw the sign outside.
Right.
It's fabulous. It's a wonderful venue. It's called the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Restaurant.
Right.
Hotel and Restaurant. And it's a landmark here.
It is a landmark.
Mhm,
It's
in
right
Old Town.
in the heart of Old Town.
That's right.
And who's that guy looking over your shoulder?
Oh, remind me his name again.
His name is something. A little louder.
Juan Bandini, of course. This used to be Casa de Bandini.
Yeah, one
Way
of
back
the
when.
one of the flying Bandini
Way back
brothers.
when.
Yeah. So we're out here. We got some lovely guests lined up today,
Yes.
which is one of the lovely guests you have sitting next to you right there. We're going to talk to her for a minute, in a minute, and that's Meredith, from what I understand.
Yes.
Yeah. And we want to talk about some of our upcoming shows. Would that be cool?
Yes, of course.
We're
see
going
what
to
we
do
can
one
do
at the Rico's.
Let me
Rico's.
tell you, Rico's.
You're in love with Rico's,
I'm
aren't you?
in love with Rico's on 3rd. They do hair and makeup. They've been doing all of our stylings for our shows,
Right.
for all of the talk show hosts, and you could probably use a little something,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
a little trim action.
They're not magicians. They're hairstylists.
But really, they do wonderful work. Andrea did my hair, and Fifi did my makeup,
Fifi.
and I'm just very, very happy about it.
And they have a hot stone massage there too.
Yes, they do.
Have you had that yet?
No, I haven't done that yet.
One of these days we have to go in there and get
Yeah, they've got wonderful facials and all sorts of treatments and things. It's
stoned.
very
I know
professional.
they put this ray on you, and that takes all the dead skin.
It's like a laser of
Something like
some
that. A
kind.
laser.
Or UV ray or
Something
something,
like that. You know when you go, they have the machine that goes ping. I know that.
I didn't go to the ping machine.
Yeah, they have one of those.
Wasn't
And last week we had a great show. Last week you weren't there.
No,
No,
but
no.
you were on
A
a
cooking show.
yeah, that's right.
They taught us how to make cooking.
Hip cooks.
Yeah, they did not answer the one question that I had is why are cookies called cookies and not bakies? Because you bake them, you don't cook them. They should be called bakies.
Is cooking not baking? Is baking not cooking?
Well, there's cooking and there's baking. Cook on the stove, bake in the oven.
Ah,
And you don't cook cookies on the stove.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, yeah.
So he couldn't answer the
They
question?
didn't answer that question. They couldn't answer it.
You better check his credentials.
We are going to. And it was a she. It was Christina.
Oh, she.
Yeah. But we had the candy guy come in. The candy man came. And he brought in some candy. Look at this candy that you got on the
Oh, we
table.
got some goodies here.
Right
We
in
got
front.
some neon worms. We've got some tea berry gum. Kind
Well,
of
now,
unique.
the tea berry gum, have you ever done the tea berry shuffle? You'll see that later on in the show, the tea berry shuffle. But maybe you can hold that a little so people can see that. Hold it up, maybe.
Yeah, I've got
like in
some-
front of you. You've got, like, hold it up. Yeah, there you go. Look at this. This is all stuff that you can't get anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fruit stripe.
Fruit Stripe and the Clark's.
Blackjack.
Exactly, and they're all nostalgic candies.
Siemens.
Beemans, not Siemens. Beemans. Sorry.
Beemans.
Beemans, yeah. Siemens. is
Sea
different.
man. Okay, that's what I meant to say.
Exactly.
Neon worms.
Now, those neon worms came from his wholesaler. His wholesaler is right off at 24th Street and the I-5. When you're driving down the 24th Street on the I-5, they're right
National
there.
City?
National City.
Great.
And it's called YK or Candy. Candy, what's it say?
Candy Pros.
CandyPros.com.
Yep.
So we got you covered. If you want a retail, you go see the Candy Castle in La Mesa. If you want wholesale,
Candy Pros.
We got them covered.
National City.
And you know, there were a couple of people that dissed us last week. We were, you know, the difference between a shout out, the whisper in. So the home brewers, they blew us off. Did not show up. Home brew. Yeah, home brew. They blew us off. And Nestle's Toll House Cookies. They were coming in to do cookies and brownies. No show.
Oh, wow.
So that's a whisper.
Hate it when they
Yeah.
promise food and it doesn't come.
I know. I hate that.
That's the worst.
So anyway, we're going to come back. We're going to talk to Meredith, and that'll be kind of fun.
Yep.
And this is Johnny
And this is Susanna
with the talk.
of San Diego.
Mall. It has it all. That's right, $10 Mall has it all, and all for under $10. We've got men's, we've got women's, we've got kids, and accessories galore. Makeup, scarves, watches, and all? That's right, under $10. So check it out. Go to $10mall.com now and start saving today. And be sure to tell a friend and earn extra bonus points. Remember, $10 Mall has it all.
Hey, Susanna. Hey, Susanna.
Hi.
Hey, how are you today?
Oh, I'm back.
Hey, do you like that $10 mall?
I do.
Oh, man,
I
who
do.
doesn't like $10 mall?
Yeah, it's a huge warehouse of
I know.
clothes, all for $10.
Look at this
You can
shirt I'm wearing.
Seriously?
$10 mall.
Nice.
They
Very
have,
cute.
You know why I go there? Because $10 mall.
As they've got it all.
They have it all, exactly. So they're off of Oxford, the one that I go to, Oxford and Broadway.
In Chula Vista.
It's as big as a Walmart.
It's massive. It's a huge warehouse.
But
You
here's
get-
Joe.
We're located at
Oh,
1421
low cost automotive.
Broadway in Chula
Automotive.
Vista. You need batteries? We got batteries. AC Delco, one of the best batteries in the business. Hey, you need an oil change? We do oil changes. Hey, you need brakes? We do brakes as well. Hey, we also do maintenance and repair on classic vehicles. Whether it's changing your oil or changing your engine, we do it here at Low Cost Automotive. Whether you want a quiet exhaust or you want to rattle the neighborhood, we got both here at Low Cost Automotive. If you got one of these sitting in your bathtub and it needs to be rebuilt, bring it here to Low Cost Automotive. With today's cars, it's kind of like trying to solve a jigsaw puzzle. Here at Low Cost Automotive, we take the guesswork out. Hi, whether it's servicing your vehicle, maintenance, or changing your oil, we are here at 1421 Broadway in Chula Vista. Low Cost Automotive. This is Joe. Thank you.
Hi, Susanna.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, guess what?
We're back.
We are back.
Yes.
And I'm blocking your light. I shouldn't walk around as much. If I go like this, people can't
Find
see
your
it.
light. Find your light.
Find your light, please. Hey, speaking of finding your light, we have this lovely young lady sitting next to you, and she's been
Yes.
patient through this whole
I
us
know.
bantering, and she's going, "When's my turn? When's my turn? When's my turn?" So,
Well,
why don't-
careful, because once we get her started,
That's it.
We're not
Wind
gonna
her up, and that's it. So why don't you tell people who this young lady is
Yes.
and introduce her, and then I'll let you guys do your thing. 'cause,
All right,
you
all
know,
right. Well, first I wanted to bring up Vanguard Culture, which is this segment on the Talk of San Diego.
We're going to cut this part out anyway, so go ahead. I'm kidding.
Well,
I'm
it actually relates to why we have this guest here today. We provide snapshots of the best, most inspiring and unique visual and performing arts events in San Diego, but we also support community causes. And every quarter we select a cause of the quarter, an organization that is just doing amazing, inspiring work in the community. And so this season we have selected Just in Time for Foster Youth, and today we have their associate director Meredith Prenowitz. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
First, let's give us a little bit of history about the organization. How did it start? Whose idea was this?
Sure. So 10 years ago, a child advocacy attorney who was working with children in the foster care system was noticing that they were aging out of the foster care system with little to nothing. So they might have subsidized housing, but they were sleeping in sleeping bags. They didn't have anything to eat off of in their kitchens. And so what she decided to do was she was inspired by these young people, and she contacted 15 of her friends. And she said, let's put some gift baskets together and deliver them for the holidays. And that was really the start of Just in Time. So they brought these gift baskets out to these young people who had been in the foster care system and realized, well, what else can we do? And so this group of volunteers got together and started building programs, and that's where my first home program first started.
And so the original goal of the organization was started sort of with this gift basket, how can we help you sort of
Yeah.
idea. How has that developed now through the years? It's been how long in existence?
It's been 10 years.
10 years.
And
Congratulations.
we really started as an organization to help with resources. But what the organization found out along the way was volunteers were connecting with young people. And those young people who were building connections with community volunteers did far better than those who did not have any relationships. And so a big focus of what we do as an organization is to bring the community together with our young people to build those relationships and also provide resources for them.
I guess a lot of people don't really understand how much of a problem it is. You know, you sort of help them out in their foster care system up through till they turn 18, and then what happens? You know, they don't have a family structure. They don't have a person that they can reach out to and say, hey, how do you balance a checkbook? How
Right.
do you apply for college? You know, these sorts of questions that typically your family and your extended family and friends are there to help support. So this is part of what you all do. You become sort of an extended, ongoing family for a lifetime.
Yes, we do. And our volunteers really act as that extended family. We have over 300 volunteers who regularly work with us, and we help over 600 young people in San Diego every year.
Wonderful. Wow, those are really great numbers. So tell us about, give us our website so we make sure we get that out of the way.
Sure. It's JITfosteryouth.org.
So it's JITfosteryouth.org for Just in Time for Foster Youth.
And we're going to be right back after a short break. How's that sound?
Great. We'll be right back.
And this is Johnny
And this is Susanna
with the talk.
of San Diego. Hey, Johnny.
You want to get your motor running?
Get your motor run.
Head on down the highway.
Down on the highway.
Hey, you like motorcycles, right?
Yeah, of course.
Where's the only place you would go to get a motorcycle?
National City, Harley Davidson.
Okay.
Did I get it right?
Well, it's Sweetwater Harley Davidson. It's Sweetwater Harley Davidson.
I knew they were in National City.
And
I
they
always
are
want
in
to.
National City.
Yeah.
And we do the show out there every now and then.
Yeah.
And we'd love to have the show out there because they have motorcycles and clothes. And you know what? If you want to win a free rental on a motorcycle, text the word Radio San Diego Talk SD to 35819, and if we pick your name, you can win a free rental.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
and
really cool.
I know it is.
Yeah.
So you got to go down to Harley Davidson. They're at 3201 Hoover Avenue in National City. So get on, and
check
just
them
don't go just for a motorcycle. Go for clothes
They have really great jackets and all sorts of clothes and hats.
and accessories. They have like if you want like shot glasses, let's say, or coolers or anything that has to do with Harley Davidson.
It's a whole lifestyle.
Even for kids.
Show. Utilizing medical doctors, physical therapists, and chiropractors all working together to better your health, Silver Strand Spine and Sport is committed to providing the most personalized, integrative, and skilled physical therapy services available. With sensitivity and compassion, we work with our patients to promote physical rehabilitation in a professional and caring environment. Located on Palm Avenue in Imperial Beach, we offer South Bay the finest care for all your physical needs. For an appointment, call 619-575-8887.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
You know what?
We are back for
no.
a second.
No, it's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
Not a tumor.
What's a motto?
Oh, guess what? Do you know anybody that's getting married pretty soon?
Yes.
And do you know,
What?
and look at you, how pretty you look.
Thank you.
And who made you so pretty today?
Rico's on Third. The ladies on Rico's on Third are wonderful. Andrea did my hair today, and Fifi did my makeup. I'm very, very happy with it. I can't gloat about them more, really. Consummate professionals, and it's just a really great setup. It's a family business.
I noticed you were gloating when you walked in the door.
Yeah.
And I said, why is she gloating? And it's because of Rico's.
Yeah, it really is.
So go to ricosonthird.com or go in there. Or call for an appointment. They're closed Mondays and Tuesdays, Sundays and Mondays.
Yep.
But most beauty salons are.
Yeah.
So give them a call, and we're going to do our show there in a couple weeks on the 3rd.
Yeah, that's right. And I think that if you mention the Talk of San Diego,
15% off.
15% off.
You can't beat that with a stick,
Be sure
can
you
you?
go down there.
Yeah. So I think we're going to come back now. I think, yeah, because there's the audience. They're pretty happy. They're going to head on down there and get 15% right now. So guess what?
Now we're back.
Now we are back,
yes.
and you're going to speak with a lovely young
Wake
lady.
up with the new Talk of San Diego morning show. Starting this spring, the Talk of San Diego will bring you your first look at the day's weather, traffic, and highlights from last night's big game, all starting at 4:30 in the morning. So get your morning started bright and early, only on the new Talk of San Diego show.
Hey, Susanna,
Hi.
are you going to get up at 4:30 in the morning to do the new Talk of San Diego morning show? You have to get there like at 3:30. So will you?
Doesn't sound likely.
What? It'll be fun. It's every morning, starting at 4:30.
I'll try it out a couple times. See what
Alrighty,
happens.
that'll be fun. So now we are back.
Yes.
Now, do you know who's doing this song? You've heard this song before, right? You've heard this song. Maybe we could
No, I
raise
can't
that.
say I have actually.
Raise that up a little
I'm
bit.
usually pretty good. Old songs.
Is that familiar?
No.
Gordon Lightfoot.
Okay.
You know Gordon Lightfoot.
I know the name.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
song is pretty much the one that put him on the map.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway,
Anyway.
not the reason we called, is
No,
it?
it's okay. We're
What?
back
Right.
with our wonderful guest,
Meredith.
Prenowitz,
Right.
and she's the Associate Director for Just in Time for Foster Youth.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Now, these gift baskets you were talking about, is it any time of the year, or just Christmas, or holidays, or just any time of the year?
Originally, the gift baskets were just during Christmas time, but
Okay.
we do My First Home all year round now.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
So you have 6 wonderful programs, and if you want to learn more about that, you go to JITFosterYouth.org. So make sure you check out what they do and help support the work that they do through funding. Of course, that's very, very important. This is a nonprofit. First, tell us a little bit about your background in particular, which I think is very interesting.
Sure. So I actually grew up in the foster care system. I'm from a family of 8 siblings, and my mother and father unfortunately could not care for us due to drug addiction. And so I went into the foster care system at age 4.
Wow.
And stayed in the foster care system until I was about 18 years old, and then moved out on my own and tried to figure it out step by step. So I first became involved with Just in Time because I needed some eyeglasses. And so I reached out to them, and they helped me while I was at UCSD taking classes. And from there, my relationship grew with them, and I decided to come on board with them.
Now, were you tossed around from house to house, or were you
I was
pretty
in
stable?
several homes. There were a few stable homes, but I was in a few. Not as many as some of the young people we serve. I've heard, 30 plus homes for some of our young men and women. It's astonishing.
So it must be very special for you to be a part of mentoring now this next generation of young people, and because you know firsthand what they've been through, if not more. And so, can you give us an example of a success story that can tell us a little bit about?
Sure.
How you've changed life?
We have so many success stories. Before I came here today, I was actually painting one of our young men's bathrooms and his living room, and we're working with another organization, a company here locally in San Diego, to help set up his home. And so we were painting the house and moving in furniture, building furniture, and he's just an extraordinary young man. His name is Chris. He grew up in the foster care system. He was placed in many, many homes, and he and his brother were separated. But he's just absolutely amazing. He has a 3-year-old son. He works full-time through Job Corps doing conservation. And we've gotten to know him over the years. And he's participated in all of our programs, and I couldn't be any more proud to see people coming together and joining together and just supporting him in what he wants to do. So it's just wonderful.
So
But you
help.
can use all the volunteers that you need, or that you can use, right?
Yes, we can definitely use volunteers.
And they get a hold of you through the website?
Through the website, there's a volunteer application.
Okay. What's involved in doing that?
There are different volunteer opportunities based on our programming. Some is a one-day event, and others is every month or every week. So we have a whole range of things that you can do for the organization.
So it fits your schedule.
It does fit
to the
my
person that's
schedule.
volunteering. It fits their schedule.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
no
fits,
excuses.
It fits the volunteer schedule. Absolutely.
Yeah, and so we want to make sure that just highlight very quickly the programs that you've got going on. We just got a couple of minutes, and so you've got 6 programs. What are they?
We have Basic Needs, which is an emergency program, and we support youth if they're having some type of trouble, such as their car breaks down and needs some funding.
Okay.
The My First Home program, which we've touched on, providing furniture for them. College Bound, which helps with resources and also building mentor relationships. Financial Fitness program, which is our financial literacy component. And we also have a leadership program called LEAP. And then our 2 career programs, one for our women, which is Career Horizons for Young Women, and then another for our young men, which is called Bridges to Success.
Yeah,
Is that all 6?
6 and then and
Were
a
you
half.
counting?
6.5.
Yeah.
I lost count.
No, that was really good. And you know what's interesting too is the financial fitness. I was thinking about that because really, who teaches you like how to do your taxes and all of those things, how to balance a budget, a checkbook, all of these life decision types of things. So it's really important the work that you do for anyone. Almost not, you don't even have to be in the foster care system. It almost feels like it would be such a benefit for youth in general or young people in their early 20s.
How about me?
Oh, Johnny's a great example of
Exactly.
somebody in need like that.
I'm in big need.
Even something as simple as not ever getting on an airplane. And we had a young man who he thought he could show up 15 minutes before the flight was going to leave because he had never been in an airport and never been on an airplane.
Maybe he thought he was the pilot.
So so I mean, those types of things that you just have to be taught.
Right.
Well, Meredith, we certainly appreciate you taking the time to come out here and visit with us.
I appreciate you guys.
Give
Thank
us
you.
the website one more time
JITfosteryouth.org.
and the phone number.
619-683-9340.
Outstanding. Thank you once again. We have another guest coming up, right, Susanna?
Yes, we do.
Indeed. So don't
Thanks
go
so
away.
much.
This is Johnny
And this is Susanna
with the talk.
of San Diego.
What do you do when you're 3,000 miles from New York and you're jonesing for some wings? Now, not just any wings, but New York Buffalo Wings. That's easy. Stop on by your nearest New York Buffalo Wings. Located in La Mesa, San Diego, and Imperial Beach, you're just minutes away from mild, hot, or make you cry like a baby hot sauce. Wings, fall off the bone ribs, and fire hot chicken tenders. To find the nearest New York Buffalo Wings, go to nywingsandribs.com. That's nyribsandwings.com.